Alrighty, so this is going to be my introduction to using the darter drone. To start off, to get the drone from the arsenal, if you don't already have one, you go into backpacks, you go to the UAV bag AR-2 NATO as the AR-2 darter drone. You also need a terminal, which will be the UAV terminal NATO. Once you have both of those, you can then place the darter on the ground, connect to your terminal to it, and now you have control of it. You can either manually control it by choosing Take UAV Controls or Take UAV Turret Controls. These allow you to start it up, fly it manually. And the turret option allows you to control the turret camera, which we'll be using to spot targets in a bit. You can also go into the UAV terminal, which will bring up this map display. The first thing you want to do is make sure you turn off lights so that the drone isn't announcing its presence. You can, if you have it on autonomous mode, you can give the drone waypoints. Shift click will place down a waypoint, erasing any current ones. Control click will place future waypoints. Even if you shift click a waypoint again, it will erase all those other ones. The type of waypoint you generally want to use is going to be move. You want to make sure the behavior is set to never fire. And altitude, you want to set it to a very high altitude, 2,000 meters. The reason you do that altitude is because it keeps the drone out of enemy fire. At that altitude, the enemy will not spot it and will not shoot at it. That way it won't be shot down by the hostiles. The thing to keep in mind with it being at that altitude is it also has to come back down from that altitude when the battery depletes, and it does take it a bit for it to do so. Now, if you look back into the terminal here, we have the town of Paraiso to the southeast here. Another critical thing is you're going to want to make sure that your view distance is turned up while using the drone so that you can see far away. So we'll go into the turret camera here. It's not up to altitude, but we can already begin reconning the town here. Now, with just the default camera, you might be able to spot things. And in some cases, this is a good idea to scan with the regular camera as well. But you're also going to want to use the IR camera, the thermal camera. Now, what the thermal camera does, obviously, is it will light up heat signatures. That makes things much easier to spot. Now, the only thing to keep in mind with the thermal camera is it is not a crutch. The thermal camera is not perfect, and if a vehicle or a soldier is completely covered, they will not show up as a heat signature. You also have the vanilla thermal cameras as well that you can use, or the vanilla night vision, which obviously with the daytime right now, it will not, the night vision is just whited out. Now I can already see there's a couple of infantry there. And one of the hardest parts to do, we've also got a BMP there. Now one of the hardest things to do with the drone is correlate what you see on the drone to what you see on the map. Now in this case, we have these infantry that we spot at this intersection. And if we start to zoom out, we can start to look at some of the features around. So we have this roadway here that's two roads with trees in the middle. We've got this other road that runs north to south there. Now if we go back to the map, we can start to look at the map and see where that might be. Now immediately, because of that road that's split, we can easily see where they're at. So this is that split road there, and then they were on this side of it, and they were up here. Correction, I'm sorry. They were on the far side of it, so they're up here. Now, you can mark the map to mark where they're at. So we've got some infantry there. They're OP4. You can also say what it is. And then that way you'll relay to your team what you see. Now we've also got eyes on a BTR here, as you can see. I'm sorry, a BMP. As you can see, it shows up lit up like a Christmas tree because the engine's on. There's also a BTR over here, and you can see that one as well. Now, if the vehicles are cold and not in use, the thermal signatures will reduce, and they can become very, very difficult to spot, especially with the vanilla thermals. As you can see, these are already cooling down and are starting to get more difficult to spot. Infantry, their uniforms obviously don't have the same signature, but you can see the thermals from their skin. Now, better IR just makes them much brighter, so it makes it a whole lot easier to see. I'm sorry, correction, the Arma 3 thermal improvement, that's what it is. Now, one thing that you can do with the camera here is if you look at a target, say for example this BMP, and you press Control T, the camera will now lock onto that target, and it will track it. So if you lock it onto that BMP, you leave the camera, and then you go back in later, the camera will still be locked onto it. So if that BMP moves, the camera's going to follow it. So you'll always be able to see where that BMP is. This is also useful because if you do not have the camera locked, if you just have it on free camera and you leave the camera, as you can see, it resets back to the default camera position, and every time you go into the camera, you'll have to go back and try and figure out where you were looking before. So that's a critical thing to do. You can lock onto anything. You can even lock onto infantry, and it'll follow the infantry around. And that makes it much easier to keep track of what you're looking at. It also means you can continue to monitor it from this screen. Now, the other thing you can do with the darter, if you have the C tab, so in this case, I'll grab the rugged tablet. Now, this is generally something squad leaders will carry, and this will give you direct access to darters on the map. Now, in this case, we can see my darter. You can see where the darter is. You can see the driver camera and the gunner camera. And one thing that you can do is you can actually take over the gunner optics from here. Now, this means that the squad leader or anybody else who has a rugged tablet like this can actually take over control of the turret and use the camera while the UAV operator continues to fly it manually. Just a neat trick there. Now, for getting the drone back, it's a little bit of a trick. So you have to get the drone to get close to you. You can also just manually fly it back too if you want to. In this case, because of the altitude it's at, you'll need to first connect to it again, and then you can give it a waypoint to come closer to you. Now, if the waypoint is too close to the drone, it'll just consider it to have immediately approached that waypoint. So a trick I'll do is I'll put a control waypoint over there, and then another control waypoint back here, and I'll set it to copy ground. Now, what that waypoint is telling it to do now is to reduce its altitude down to 20 meters, and you'll see the drone will begin to do so. These drones are a little bit buggy in Arma 3. There's long-standing issues with them. Sometimes they'll just stop responding to your commands. In those cases, it is a good idea to know how to manually fly it. So you can take over the control driver position. You have your normal helicopter controls, auto hover on. I generally will end up leaving auto hover on unless I'm trying to go somewhere long distance. And you can just hold Z to make it fly down closer to the ground. Now, the key thing with that is just when you do get close to the ground, it's going to have a significant amount of drop going on. So you're going to need to slow down before you hit the ground, or you will destroy the darter. Now, the difference between the darter and the Raven is the darter can absolutely be killed, both by enemy fire and by crashing.
Stuff.
So keep that in mind.
Roger's guys, just putting the teleporters in now. So
and that pretty much covers everything with the darter.
Questions? Start off with.
Yeah, how do we switch to the enhanced thermal instead of the vanilla?
I think it's B.
It's B, bravo.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and that becomes unbelievably painful when you're in Zeus and you type something in the chat searching for something, then it has a B in it because it automatically changes the thermals to B. So, yeah, love it. Cool. Any other questions, guys? So lots of good stuff was touched on there. I think that was a brilliant tutorial video, Cyport, mate. That really kind of explained the main bulk of everything. So just for shits and giggles, who has kind of, I know Rodal does, I know a few other members do, but who has good experience with using a data? That's quite good. I like that. The fact that no one has is perfect. So it really validates the reason why we are looking at that to start off with today, guys. So, yeah. So the reason for the drone, obviously, I don't know if anyone was aware of this, but realistically, the main heavy emphasis has been placed on us being scouts the past kind of 6 months and using the drones and utilizing them. If anyone was at Sunday's FTX, it was very much us scouting out and reconning with the drones what we're going up against. And without that information, we go in blind. And that's basically what we're looking to, as a platoon, to work on quite heavily. So that comes down as well, guys, to marking the map. Obviously, drone operators, you will have the best eyes of everyone to then go ahead and mark the map. As Cyport touched on it there, the different markers that are needed to do that. I'm sure everyone has understanding of those. So if you go into, everyone just goes into the map for us, they double click, and then where it says dots, you can change that for any kind of infantry, motorized, mechanized, armor, all that kind of stuff, guys, is really, really useful. Cyport, I'll hand it to you because you know how to do that on C-tabs, don't you?
Indeed.
Go for it.
So if everyone has a C tab currently, you can press H to pull that up. Stand by, let me just grab one myself because I had replaced it.
You can only do it with rugged tablet, not in Android.
You can do it with an Android as well. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yep. So when you're on, so if you press Control H with the Android, it'll pull it up the full screen mode where you can actually interact with the map. And then once you're in that mode, all you need to do is you'll see the arrow will follow your mouse around. You can double click anywhere on the map, and you'll have the option to place C-tab marks. So the enemy salute is the most common one. You'll just click that, choose what type of enemy you're trying to mark. Say, for example, mechanized infantry, and then the amount of them. So you can set it to squad, and then if they're moving or whether they're stationary. So you can mark what direction they're moving or if they're just holding their position.
Perfect. Brilliant. Yes, that's it. And as you guys have known, the changes that have been happening to the way we work, so everyone now has access to CTAB. They might not always work, but we do have access to them. That's kind of explains lots with Arma that doesn't always work. But yes, so do look to use those, guys, and do look to get that marked down, because those CTAB is the kind of primary way that platoon and especially SLs will have to gain information. Go for it, Fox.
I thought you meant the drone cameras on CTAB.
Ooh, helmet cams.
Don't think that's on Android, is it?
Oh no, the drone camera is not on Android now.
Okay.
Just
So-
placing the marks.
So yeah, so that's what we're looking at, guys. So as a squad, we need to really get them spot reps, salutes, and the drone operators need to kind of get the maps marked so that we know what information we are up against. So that's one thing I will say to you: is never ever be afraid to mark the map. It doesn't matter how rough it is. Yeah, if you've got quick eyes on something, as long as it's marked, that information is on there. It speeds up the process of getting those spec reps up the chain of command, and also allows everyone around you to have an understanding, especially if fire teams are separated. Go for it, Hans.
Can't find
What are you trying to find?
the Android.
So if you go to terminals on the left,
Yeah, for some reason it's not.
Top of the list.
are you not running the optional mod set?
That must be what it is, though.
Yeah, CTAB is an optional mod right now. Which I don't understand it. I think it
Super
should be
dumb.
required. But yeah. I recommend if your computer's capable of handling it, always run the optional mod set.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So that's something to take from this, guy. So yeah, obviously look to get that installed, because a lot of information will pass through the CTAB, and that's what they're really emphasising. That's what they said in the leaders debrief after FTX was about the CTABs obviously not working, but also that. Oh, come back in, Winters, in a minute. Go for it, Rodel.
Yeah, just a quick remark. As a drone operator, you cannot actually control the UAV with the CTAB, so you need a UAV terminal.
Yes.
But you can carry the CTAB in your backpack. It doesn't need to be in the terminal slot for you to use it.
Oh, that's good call.
Very, very good, very good. All right, let me write that down. So as long as it's on your person, you can still use it.
Can anyone hear me?
Different. This goes for the
I
Android
can't hear you,
as well.
Winters. You're very quiet though.
Okay, guys. So then, so we'll push through. Yeah, I can hear you, Winters, mate.
I gotta restart real quick. My Arma just hard crashed my computer, so I gotta restart.
That's fine, mate. We've got about 5 minutes till we start to get into the nitty gritty and start shooting things and moving. So you've got a little while. Just if you can listen in. So as you guys are aware as well, so that altitude thing is kind of a big thing. You want to be mainly operating at 500 meters minimum. This is mainly because we have seen drones easily getting shot down and losing them, and they're quite hard to replace. Another thing to take note is the fact that the drones take a heck of a long time to actually gain any altitude. You will be waiting quite a while to get there. So what we run, and I think it's now an SOP, is to if we're in convoy and we're en route, is to stop en route, have the drone operator dismount, and then deploy the drone so that he can then operate it on the move whilst in the striker. And the idea is just to kind of get ahead of things. We obviously have lots of hold points where we look to recon, as I said, before we attack. So that information, guys, it's all about trying to speed up the gathering of information as scouts. And yeah, so that's what we're going to look at today
User
mainly.
joined your channel.
And as lastly, as Cyport said, they are buggy as hell. There's lots of things where they go wrong. You can't control them. They fly out the sky. For some reason, they lose power. I could list the list goes on forever. So brilliant stuff. All right, so everyone kind of happy with the drones and what we're going to look to do. Everyone's going to have a go at using them. That's what we're going to do for the first 5 minutes, guys, of our action portion. Is we're going to look to everyone have a go at scouting, marking the map. Yeah, everyone happy?
Happy, happy.
How about
Fantastic. All right, guys. So I need to put another teleporter down. But everyone just opens up their map for us. If you go ahead and have a look over to the eastern portion of Seyrani, we have a little area that we're going to be looking to push through. So bear with me, guys. We just put another teleporter down.
You mind if I join you there, Steph, Sergeant?
Of course, Burton. Your presence is always welcome. Is there anything you want to add to the drone portion at all?
Say again?
Anything you want to add to the bits we were just talking about?
I think you just
no,
came
I-
in, didn't you, Brenton?
Yeah,
apologies.
I was indexing with,
User joined your
another
channel.
squad.
Oh, apologies, mate. Well, first of all, Burton, congrats from all of us on becoming our new first sergeant. It's welcomed, and I look forward to working very closely with you in the coming months and annoying the hell out of you. So that's fantastic. All right, guys. So everyone can tell from our Seyrani campaign, we've kind of been pushing to basically stop an insurgent force from the north of Seyrani, taking the entire town and overthrowing the current in control government. So if everyone can cast their minds back, we help defend the American embassy against a heavily mechanized unit. We look to scout out certain portions on the southern side of Monte Pesto and San Esteban, and from that relevant information, we then obviously look to attack. We attack the main barracks. Everyone can see it. Short grid 123084. We attack this bad boy. And then obviously we then look to push east. And currently, guys, we've had intel that's come in of the enemy commander's location. And if we can look to kill or capture on this commander, this will probably bring the end to our Seyrani campaign and the insurgents' ability to wage attacks against the current enforced government. I don't know if Cyport's told you guys, but there has been reports of civilians going missing. And there's been a lot of widespread kind of concern as to their whereabouts. There's been kind of reports of, well, we're basically looking to see if there's any evidence of war crimes today, guys, and then that's what we're going to be looking. So we've got lots to scout out, lots to look at. The main basics of that we got taken from the FTX guys is to look at working in heavily built up kind of dense tree areas, forested areas, looking at our medical work and how to patch yourselves up, and also the uses of smokes, and not the ones you stick in your mouth with an orange end that kill you slowly. I mean the ones that you throw out, and normally white or red. Basically, when would we use a red smoke, guys?
Enemy targets.
Enemy targets, yep, or some sort of position you want marked. When would we use blue smoke? More often than not.
LZs.
LZs, anything else?
Marking friendly location.
Marking friendly locations, bang on. And white smoke, guys. When would we use white smokes?
Obscuring the enemy vision.
Enemy, yeah, perfect stuff. And when we are obscuring the enemy position, where do we throw the smoke? Do we drop it at our feet or we throw it at the enemy? Which one?
At the enemy.
At the enemy.
And why do we do that?
So we don't
To
lose our
obscure
vision.
their vision.
Exactly, guys. So obviously that allows us to still have a view in front of us, and it stops them from being able. Yes, exactly that, guys. Exactly that. So, Rodel, I saw an exclamation mark there. Hit me.
Yes, I just want to add to the colored smoke. The colored smoke is anything you want it to be,
Yes.
as long as you radio it up. And that is really important. That's something Gecky's going to hammer down on. So if you throw colored smoke to signalize enemy position, you need to radio up enemy position at red smoke or something along those lines. Because otherwise, Gecky can throw a red smoke at himself and radio up friendlies at red smoke.
Yes. Just
And
make
the
it
enemies
clear.
can throw red smoke at us.
Oh no! The problem is you say red smoke at any position. Geki through a red smoke, and then there is a raider dropping some rockets on Geki. That's the main problem. That a 2,000-pound bomb is going to drop on the red smokes on the poor Geki head instead of that.
He was just signaling wounded.
Yeah,
Pretty much,
they're
guys.
not wounded anymore at
Soon
the
to be
point.
wounded.
So yeah, as long as you make it clear what smoke you're throwing. I mean, I think that's Boyd. You'll be able to tell me on this. Is that when you look to mark a target, you say you've thrown smoke, and you then look to hear what smoke color has been identified, and then you confirm that. I think that's correct, isn't it? Especially with Alpha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ground force. Sorry, I have a mouthful of crackers.
You're
The-
more
the-
than carry on.
you just say smoke out, and then the airframe will say what the
Right.
color is, and then you just confirm it.
Fantastic. All right, cool. So I
And
think
then one more
Okay.
trick with the smoke: if you're trying to mark your own position and you're in a wooded area, once you press Shift G to get the smoke ready with the shack grenades, then you can press middle mouse to prime it. Wait till it starts dispensing smoke, and then throw it directly straight up, and you will have a small pillar that pokes out above the trees to mark your position.
Perfect.
That's a pro tip there, geez.
Yeah, don't be afraid to cook those bad boys off. So
Also,
add one more thing
as
to that?
an yeah,
go for it.
Real quick, Shift K lets you know the wind direction. If you're going to throw smoke as an obscurement to break contact or maneuver, you want to make sure you know what wind direction it's going, or what direction the wind's going, so you can maximize the obscurity of the smoke.
That's a nice
I think you need a tool for that.
Nope. Shift K.
Yeah, I'll stay up for 3
That's
minutes.
not working for me.
Works for me.
Yeah, it's might be
Not for
different
me.
everyone.
It might not be in your HUD set up on your configuration.
Cool. All right, guys. So we're kind of hit the 25-minute mark now. So I want to try and get us cracking on and try and do a little 5 minutes of recon and all of us playing around with the drones. So let's go ahead. First things first. Everyone go acre on for us. So let's go acre on.
Voila.
Want to hear me?
Greetings.
Fantastic. All right, guys. So everyone in Viking 1, let me go ahead and check on you guys. There we go. Cool. All right, guys. Yep, all coloured up perfectly. Lovely. All right. So Viking 1, go ahead and give me a radio check on 5-1. Cyport, do the same for you guys on 5-3. Spurton, I'll be on long range 5. Long range 3, sorry, for you if you want to tag with us.
Yeah, did you want me to medic or Zeus, or what do you need me to do?
Completely up to you. I mean, you can just assist any way you want. I mean, it's good practice for us, obviously, with platoon comms to have you on 5, but it might make sense to just have you as a 7, but 5 running with us, providing medical.
That works.
Fantastic. All right, guys. So Viking 1, give us a radio check. 5-1.
5-1, Fox up.
Boyd up.
And which long range did you
Bravo,
want?
let's get filed out.
On the long range 3, 152.
Copy.
About to say, stop moving around.
Sorry,
Rollo?
go for it.
Rollo.
We're on 5-1.
He's refilling his drink, I'm sure. Yeah, guys. 2 fire team files here for us.
Alrighty, 3. Go ahead and get yourselves on 5-3.
Didn't hear you.
Yeah,
Tim,
remember the
Give me check-ins
gesture.
when you can.
5.
There we go. Cool. That's Rodel. All right, guys.
Actually,
Fantastic.
check
We're all in
those
there.
before I get myself on a standby.
So yeah, that's a standard thing we do for.
Didn't hear you coming in here.
Did you check hands?
Yeah.
Hands up. Hello? You got it, Rodo.
Hello.
Alright, good.
Yeah.
Let's get the fire team lines going here. Let me join up with you guys.
All right. Let me know when you're all set, Cyport, mate, and we'll head on over. So what we're going to be doing, guys, just while Cyport gets radio sorted.
Alright, go ahead and get fire team
So
files.
if you have a look on the map of the eastern area there, we've got basically a main assault position towards the enemy HQ that we've been reported at here. Everyone see this?
Eyes on.
Fantastic. So we have our 2 preemptively set up bivvies. It's where we ditched our striker. It's where we slept the night and looking to operate from. So obviously first squad is going to be on the left hand side. Third is going to be on the right side. Basically going to be pushing through all the waypoints, and then looking to, with the information gained, we're going to attack the enemy HQ. What we're going to do, guys, before we set out, is going to spend 5 minutes, each of us with a drone. Each of us is going to have a little play around. We're going to have a look at scouting out our waypoint route, and then scouting the enemy HQ. We're going to mark it. We'll mark it in group channel, just so we don't kind of clutter up the map too much, and just so everyone can kind of see it that needs to see it. Everyone happy with that? We'll have an arsenal there, guys, so you can just change your backpack out and then grab another one, yeah?
I can be operating, or do you want everyone to operate?
Everyone's going to do it, mate. Everyone's going to have a play today. Everyone's going to kind of get real grasp of it, just in case, like at the FTX on Sunday, that the person that is assigned to do it can't, so someone can basically fill it in and be kind of confident in doing so.
Yep.
Fantastic. All right, guys. I'm just going to see if they're ready, and then we'll head on over.
Drone when we get out there, and everybody's gonna get it up in the air and give
Hello,
it
Keenan.
practice.
Are we doing like 3 backpacks in the Sierra?
There's an arsenal out there.
All right. Cyport, mate, we're going to go ahead and teleport over to our bivvy and start.
We're ready as well.
Scouting out. Fantastic. All right, guys, go ahead and teleport to Viking 1 bivvy.
Oh,
Alright.
what a sick campsite.
I set the camera net and fell down.
Oh, look at how cute this is. Someone's
sort
been
out.
decorating.
I may have spent a little. Me and Cyport may have spent a little bit of time there.
Oh, but it,
Like 4
but the net
hours
went down.
decorating.
Yeah, the net's down.
Alright, let me sort this out then. Blop, blop. Cool. Right, camera netting. Let's just pretend that that's that I don't know. Maybe Hans smoked his vape a little bit too hard and it just knocked the whole thing down. So
What?
Jesus Christ,
Is
Hans,
this
what
supposed
are
to
you
be an
speaking?
arsenal?
Yeah, but it's not yet.
2 minutes. Alright, guys, everyone go ahead and grab a data. You can drop your backpack on the ground if you like. It's easier, and then go ahead and do it that way. So I'm going to do the same. I'm going to have one as well, I think, just so I can have a little play.
Where are the darters?
So backpack, mate. Right down the bottom
It's
almost.
AR2.
Yeah, and it's the AR2 NATO. That's the ticket. You can always obviously come back and grab your loadout just from this straight away, so it's all good. And then terminal, you want the UAV terminal NATO. Right, guys, go ahead and get flying. So, yep. So, what we'll look to do then, I think should we... How do you want to do it? Should we split it up? No, actually just have everyone recon everywhere. I think that's probably the best way. Obviously, we do normally have areas of interest, designated positions for some people to obviously look to recon. So what we'll look to do then, I think we'll do something like this. Alright guys, so that black line I've just drawn is our AOI, and we'll call it AOI Hunter.
Barty, can we spot with this one? The one I have on my backpack.
That's a bit different.
The little army of robots up there.
That'd be amazing.
Attack of the drones.
Alright guys, so I need you scouting it out. I need you scouting out the AOI that we've given, so AOI Hunter. I need you scouting it out. I want you marking the map for us, and I also want you to any sort of emplacements, positions, anything of interest. I want to see this map cluttered with as much information as possible, so that we can go ahead and plan ahead afterwards.
Oh, look at
I
it
appear to have lost my radio because of my backpack.
Abati, do you want me to hang back on marking?
Yes, mate. I know you're an absolute pro. So, yeah, maybe just help people out if anyone's got any problems, and just kind of talk them through stuff. That'd be really appreciated.
I don't have advanced thermals either.
Oof.
Oh, damn.
Are you good for anything, man?
No, absolutely not.
3, this is 1.
Just smoking out the enemy.
Right.
That's majestic. Something majestic. Look at all the little boys going up.
So, when you put your arrow down, guys, right-click on the end of the arrow, and it will say set altitude. And then you want to be operating above 500 meters.
Abate, sorry, apologies, I didn't catch what you said on comms.
Oh, no worries, mate. I was just literally letting 3 know that we're at our drones in the sky, but I'm not sure if he's on long range 3.
Oh no, he's that position. Oh, I remember that.
Let me check I'm on the right one. 3, this is 1.
I didn't hear you on 3 there, about there.
I switched to 5 just in case he was on there. I didn't hear him on 3 either. He might have done what I did and added long range in his backpack and then traded it out for... Get my drone out there.
They said for the rest of us, Boyd.
Land your drone on his head and then just, screen, right? That works. You need to put speakers in the darter too.
It's the last thing we need, more fortunate son.
You are surrounded.
Russian soldiers, you are surrounded. Do not attempt to resist. Freedom will be brought no matter what you choose.
Bravo troopers,
3, this is 1.
The episode where Bravo troops strapped a minigun to a darter.
through its armor, we could do it.
Yep, the attached to
Alright,
it
gents,
works.
spending the next 3 minutes scouting out, guys. 3 minutes. I want you to start getting that information marked and start getting them spot reps down for us.
Don't forget to put it in group chat.
If you
So,
manually
can't remember.
fly it, it ascends faster. By the way.
Basil, you want us to mark on C-Tab or on the map?
Just on the map for now. Don't worry too much. C-Tap's obviously the next step, and that'll be kind of when we've consolidated all the information. We then look to mark C-Tap. So I am up in control gunner. And the thermals make it easy.
The hard part is finding something that's not already marked yet.
Good.
I have no intention of trying to hijack anything, but do you mind if I recommend a route?
Go for it, mate.
So, just based on what I'm seeing of terrain, the route that I'd take is probably along, but just below the crest of this range of hills right here.
Yep.
Primarily because it would give us a solid field of fire on that entire left flank, and we don't have to worry too much about the right flank that we can't see over that decade, because that's gonna be 3's essential field of fire. So that's just my thought on the matter.
Yes, mate. So you're quite right. I mean, I would never in a million years dip into the bottom of a canyon in a heavily forested area when there's a lovely vantage point on the top of the hill, and there's even a building at Hill 179. The only reason I'm doing this, Riz, is because we've been asked by Nomad and Geki to look at operating in a forested area and getting that kind of reaction to contact down. So.
Oh no, I never wanted, I didn't want to sound like I was presuming you were going to go into the valley or anything, but yeah. Just my thought.
No, mate, no, you're quite right. I mean, ideally, we'd look to circumnavigate the entire thing and obviously stay out where we've got best eyes and best cover. Really, you're quite right.
Yeah.
But the idea is that we're going to look to move online through the canyon area and clear out anything you've scouted out as people have marked down, which is brilliant. And then once we get to waypoint 5, we're going to look to plan an attack. Brilliant stuff. Oh, guys, Jesus, the stuff that's chucked into the HQ, the stuff that's down everywhere. That's brilliant.
Well, there's 12 drones in the
Yeah, it's a record, isn't it? A record.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's very annoying being the top drone, because all I can see are other drones.
Yeah. I love it.
I'm not able to move my drone nor lock on any target.
Control T.
Yeah, I have.
And then Control T again to release, because you lock on the ground if you don't have a significant heat signature, and then you basically can't move the.
Yeah, but I can't move the drone itself either. It's just above us, two clicks, so 1 click.
Alright,
I can't move it anywhere.
Yeah, it could be because someone else is doing it.
Nope.
Okay, guys, I think pretty much everything's going to get marked. It is going to get marked. I don't want you starting to mark, interesting
moving
flora
is
and
just
fungi.
shift click, right?
Go ahead and start bringing them drones back. Let's try and get a successful landing. I want to see
now he's
everyone
moving.
successfully bring their drone back.
You're not a very fun guy there.
No.
Right, I'm gonna find something hard to be underneath when they come to land these drones in.
That's what I'm here for.
Fantastic.
Rodol, coming in hot.
And hard.
Cool. 3, this is 1. I believe we've completely scouted the valley as much as we need to. Currently pulling drones back to RTB to Bivy. What was your sit rep over?
Alright, let's see if this guy actually comes down.
Yeah, I'm not really certain. I might.
Fantastic. Yeah, I'll let you know when we've got all ours down, and then through Burton we'll look to waypoint 1.
Somebody's just flying away.
No, it's coming back. It's
Oh,
like
there it is.
it's like slingshotting itself to the objective that I set for it.
All right, but you can help us stay online, and you can help us push through the waypoints.
Yeah, that's totally mine right there.
Okay.
Come on, baby. He's
Fantastic.
coming. He's coming down.
Cool. Right, I need to grab my backpack right now. Oh god.
1, 3, there's a 7.
Mine's still moving north for some reason.
Mine is somewhere. Oh, there he is.
I lost which one it was mine. Which one was mine for fuck's sake?
Now come over here. Oh wait, it doesn't respond.
It's not voice activated.
Oh, he's coming down. He's coming. He's right above us.
Oh no!
Do we get a SpaceX rapid
that one might
scheduled
be
disassembly?
I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
Mine is right there. She's doing
Mine's
just
not
fine.
dead. Yep, mine's
I think
not
the one above yours is
That's
mine.
totally
It's
mine right there.
slowly but surely coming down.
One of those.
Oh, I think mine's gonna hit the hill.
People using the auto land.
Here we go. Assuming direct control.
You got control. Come on, land it.
Alright, guys, let me know. Oh, hang on, my radios will change. Oh god, we get footage.
Yeah, that was a long range 3 right there.
Unless you have rebound the key.
Oh, but
Loading your new loadout in.
Yes, that was my problem.
Radio check.
So you want to make sure you land on flat ground and not a hillside.
I'm just here about to do something other than what we did in RSP, because RSP was just add books. Half the group didn't show up, including the squad leader, so the ASL tried to run it and didn't plan anything and just said no. And
Turn off the engine before you disassemble it.
Or else the sound is gonna keep lagging.
Mine's landing way out for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh no,
It's the-
mine took off again. Got
Alright,
down.
guys, sound off with all drones on the ground.
Yeah,
Oh.
but not here.
Hold on.
I dodged that.
Come on, stop, you dingus!
Oh, there it goes.
Somebody hit a tree.
Okay, I made it. Okay.
There he goes. There he goes.
Yes!
Ooh, that was hard.
No, no, stop. Turn off the fucking engine, don't move.
Everyone got theirs down yet?
No, mine's still flying around up there.
Mine tipped off.
Be a man, Boyd. Take control.
Who's landed
I tried to, but
That's mine.
it was doing keyboard and mouse.
For
Doesn't
fuck's
want to
sake,
listen.
No.
My mind flew with that shit off.
As long as it didn't do
My-
a void and lands like over the enemy territory, that's fine.
I mean,
Doesn't
you,
wanna
you
listen,
can
so-
strap like 6 or 7 blocks of C4 onto these things and fly them into the enemy territory. It's very effective.
This isn't Battlefield.
Hey, that's John.
Dun, 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 dun,
Alright,
dun,
I've got
dun,
those
dun,
down.
But
dun,
it
dun.
works.
Yeah, mine was smoking over there.
Is
Alright,
someone's
guys.
drone on?
If you disassemble it while the engines are still running, the sound remains forever.
7, this is Wad. Need another 30 seconds or so. Just going to clarify that everyone's drone is down. Over. Alright, is everyone's drone
I
down?
got the hang of this now.
Mine's on the ground about.
No, I'm not back yet. I'm flying manual.
Boyd's
Hold on.
working on it.
That's alright. So, Fox, that is your drone right,
Yeah.
right in front of you. It landed.
Here I go.
Never
yeah,
actually worked for some
Buggy.
reason for me.
Yeah, buggy as hell. Cool, I think that's everyone's. I think there's no further drones in the AO, guys. So the ones that are above us that are now landing, that's perfect. Cool. 7. This is 1.
Cut your horizontal.
We're going to begin pushing to.
Cut your engines.
1.1
Cut it,
in
cut it, cut
30
it.
seconds in.
It's off.
Alright, gents, once we're all sorted,
did
we're meant
it.
to head out to
I did it,
waypoint
man.
1. We're going to look to do a single column. Alpha will lead us out, Bravo falling behind. So we're going to get to waypoint 1 and then let's try and get eyes on those targets spotted at waypoint 2. Everyone happy with that?
Yeah.
You good on
Who's
Rifleman?
running
Bro?
Bravo?
What?
You good on Rifleman
Boyd's
or
running
you
Bravo.
need Grenadier?
Boyd's running Bravo.
Alright, guys.
Wait, I had
Alright, we're all set, guys. Let's get Oscar Mike.
the body mic
Alpha lead us
comes
out, Bravo
Oh,
falling behind.
Yeah, I'm talking about my loadout.
Zach, someone stole my bag.
sorry.
You okay if I run Rifleman?
That's funny.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
I'm assuming we're not running with a vehicle today.
No, mate. We were doing
four
full
guys now.
recon stuff.
Okay.
I don't have an AR.
I have the drones still going into my ears,
Keenan,
so
you're my pretend AR.
please speak loud.
I mean,
What?
The drone got into my ear.
Kit saved.
You got a banana in your ear?
What?
Alright, gents, let's get rolling.
Brian,
Alpha
you
lead us
gotta
out. Bravo falling behind. Single column.
Okay, Alpha, let's move out.
Alright,
Where the
Single
fuck
column.
have we went that was this way?
Alright.
Yeah, I was just testing you about it, don't worry.
I know. Right, someone's drone is still running, I think.
Oh wait, Keenan.
Alright,
We've
let's
got
go, Bravo.
a heavy.
Actual Alpha.
We're going combat pace.
Send it, Alpha.
Actual Alpha.
Send it, Alpha.
Are we meant to go straight into the woods, right?
Confirm, we are practicing our reaction to combat in a dense foliage. So let's continue to push to waypoint 1.
Copy.
So these don't
Yeah.
look like wedges to me.
At least, we're not doing wedges. We're doing column. You're a flaccid wedge. Pace one, no one.
Bro, we're doing combat pace or normal?
Let's go combat phase.
At least we got good sound.
Can't fucking hear. I have this
drone
drone
running.
ring into my
If
eyes.
you guys want to know an annoying bug that I currently have, I cannot stop hearing the whir of data as if it's right in my face.
Yeah, join the club.
Me.
Abate, that is a known glitch with Arma, that if someone disassembles the drone while it's still spinning, that becomes a permanent sound on your in your game, just permanently until you log out.
Fantastic. Okay, I'm just going to pretend that I've got an air conditioning unit on my back. Let's just put up with for now, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, me too. Mine's running on turbo.
Right, Alpha Bravo, hold position. Begin holding on waypoint 1 or just past it. Break.
Okay,
Alpha,
let's
let's push
go
forward
here.
slightly, try to get eyes on waypoint 2 and those marked targets.
Go there.
Copy, Alpha, copy.
Okay, Alpha, let's keep moving forward.
Moving.
My radio is that.
Alpha, let's keep a wedge right now. Heavy. Not really matters for the moment.
Running heavy left right now.
Can fucking hear Fox.
Alpha, this is actual. Let me know when you've got eyes on. Try to keep noise and movement oh god, jeez, I can't even talk. Try and keep yourself in stealth and the enemy unknown of your presence. Over.
Copy that, Actual.
Yeah, waypoint 3, so they should be a fair bit forward. Could move a little bit forward.
I got eyes on enemy infantry. 3 times.
Take cover. Take cover. Hold position. Enemy infantry directly northeast.
Actual, this is Alpha. We have eyes on enemy infantry. Oh, they're northeast there. They're approaching us.
Alpha, return fire. Bravo, double time. Alpha's position. Let's get online. Alpha, this is actual. Utilize smokes. Mark enemy position with red smoke for us. Over.
Red smoke going out. That's, yeah, way too close.
Alpha, this is actual. 2IC for Alpha. Take over.
Taylor, you up? Actual, this is Alpha, only 1 time, no, 2 times Alpha up. Enemy infantry in front of red smoke, 25 meters behind it.
Copy last. Alpha Bravo, suppressing fire northeast. Look to identify. Alpha, look to pull your wounded back. Sever on location.
Hey, pop white smoke. Taylor, you up? Come on, Baron. I
Fox,
just
you
need to take
good,
care.
or you-
I'm
shit.
fine for now. Need help on Baron.
Alright, Alpha Bravo, begin patching up your wounded. Bravo, I believe you've got 2 times yellow. Give me an ace
Hey,
report
do
when
me a favor,
appropriate.
throw a tourniquet on his right leg.
Tourniquet on my arms right now, so I don't
Rural's
go down.
green. Flexing north.
Oh,
He's
shit,
dead.
He's dead.
Taylor, you on yell? I can barely hear you, man.
Bravo, still got audible directly northeast of us. Let's get eyes on and ascertain. Begin returning fire over.
Rodal, are you up?
You all green?
Up north.
I'm yellow.
Okay.
Machine gun online.
Bravo, moving east, northeast.
Alright, give me them ace reports, guys. I know we've got a few dead in the water. Just go ahead and give us those ace reports.
Alpha, ace is followed. 1 black, 2 yellow. Got no eyes. It's right below us. Frag out.
One down. Contacts are
Bravo, you got an ace report for us?
Got 3 yellow. We're good on ammo.
Fantastic stuff, boys. Alright, keep it up, Jeds. Alpha Bravo, look to keep maintain position. Hold for now. Patch yourself up the best you can. Keep eyes down range. See if you spot any more targets moving in.
Guys, Fox is down.
Well, I got shot that hard, I got back to Windows.
keep me covered while I'm digging in.
Hello, guys. Yeah, Fox is down or unconscious.
Hey Taylor, Fox, come here. Oh, for fuck's
Fox
sake.
is down. Oh no, he's dead. Oh. CPR.
Did you already rated me up? Rated it up?
Yeah. Well, I don't know the
Alpha
short range,
Bravo,
but
it's actual.
sorry, I don't know the long range, but I did video it on
Negative
short
actual,
range.
Alpha is a one-time rate casualty on Alpha position. That is
I'm
about
yellow too.
about 50 meters in front of you.
Copy our last. Alright,
I think he said something about throwing a
to
grenade,
push,
and all of a
northeast and get online
sudden
with Alpha.
he just dropped. Bravo, push northeast, get online with Alpha. How is his pulse?
He's strong. He has lost fluids. What he needs is fluids.
Okay, cool. He has a strong heart rate, so he's alive.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
if you don't get 7 in position with some
Bravo, get set up on this
don't do
berm
anything.
here. Get trenched in.
Digging in. Short trench. Coming up. Yep.
Keep an eye on him.
I'll carry him.
We are yellow on belts.
Buddy, without 7 we can wake Fox up. He needs the fluid.
I got
Over there. Up there.
Fox got unconscious.
We could all use a little bit, but yeah, there's
Barton, up here.
This is 1, and just in order to speed things up, just because I know we're getting close to the
Burton to me.
gates, as you still everyone over?
Yeah, firm.
We were able to
stand by,
stabilize him and get him all patched
He has
up.
a strong heart rate, low blood pressure.
He's back.
Coming up right in
Yeah,
front
he's
of me.
conscious.
Welcome back to the land of the living. Can I give
As long as he
a
was
scare
patched
there?
up correctly, guys, did
Yep.
you, was he all blue when you brought him over?
He was yellow, I think.
No, I mean,
around
was he
there.
completely patched up?
Oh,
correctly?
okay, yeah,
All
but
patched up,
still
okay, that's good.
unconscious.
Still unconscious, that's fine.
Have you
Too
got
much
up?
beer. Alright, cool.
Alpha Bravo, we set
Can you hear me, Fox?
Yep, hear you. Loud and
Okay,
clear.
sweet.
Cool set.
Okay,
Alpha's
Burton,
good to move.
we're
I'm gonna put a
back
fresh
up.
belt in. Gun going down.
Good copy on last, gents. Right, we'll switch it round. Bravo, look to lead us out to waypoint 3. Alpha falling behind, single column.
Bravo, let's roll out north northeast. Heavy left.
We'll follow that header.
Okay, Alpha, single column behind me.
Oh, that's funny.
Single column.
I love it.
Moving.
3, this is
That's
1,
like
pushing
tag
to
1 point,
waypoint
tag
3
1
now,
on
over.
with, gas mask on. Danger northeast.
Alright, cool.
Alpha,
Alpha
switch.
Bravo, if no
Hold on.
contact is seen at waypoint 3, continue push to waypoint 4. Bravo, actual Bravo, we're pushing waypoint 3, time now. Copy last Bravo, continue pushing to waypoint 4.
Alpha, switch from column to wedge, heavy right.
Wedge heavy right.
I forgot where my
Heavy right.
left versus my
You're the
right.
MG's the heavy, so go right.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, Alpha Bravo, as we know, there's some sort of built-in position up ahead. Look to creep forward slowly, remain low level, and look to get eyes on before engaging over. Bravo holding.
Alpha hold.
Alright, return fire, suppressing fire. Aye, let's get them up.
Drone, shift left. Flank him.
Yeah, we need to maneuver around Alpha.
Use the berm, guys. Pull back on the berm if you have to.
Back out northeast.
Bunker position to our northeast.
740 miles, guys, if you need to.
Yeah, seen.
And I don't know if you can hear me.
Actual Alpha maneuver to the left side of Bravo up the slope.
Pop smoke on the right if you're not firing.
Alright, guys, keep a base of fire up, suppressing
Got
fire.
one more guy. Drone?
Whoa, where?
One more guy behind the bunker on the left.
One more. Can see that.
Got him. One more possible 081.
Where's the red?
It's not here. Over there, Bravo.
Alright, switching to scan and shoot.
Where's the one more possible bogey?
081.
Contact straight north. Reloading. Gun down.
Keep a base of fire, guys. Successive fire. Try and see if you can pick your targets.
I have no visual.
Got no visual north. One guy right, left side of the right side of the bunker, close.
Okay, suppress the
057. It's still up.
Reloading.
Is he dead?
Might be.
Keep suppressing.
I got no eyes. Crossing in front of the. Crossing in front. Just trying to get eyes up this east.
Alpha, Bravo, give me a quick ace.
Incoming fire north-northeast 030.
Yeah, infantry approaching north.
I have 1 red, 3 green.
Reloading.
Combat effective.
Alpha is 3 times green at the moment. Enemy infantry is approaching the position, by the way.
Copy last Alpha, let's keep fire up. Bravo, begin pressing north on line, and let's engage checkpoint area, over.
Have no eyes.
Last one was north. Oh fuck! I don't have the grenade.
Someone is
launcher.
shooting at us.
Yeah,
Fire
I go ahead.
directly northeast down towards the between the trees. Fire everywhere between the trees. That's
Alpha,
that's what
maintain
we
base
need
and
to
fire. Bravo, begin pushing.
Applying tourniquet. Still one more guy, 053.
Bunker spotted northeast.
Alright, Bravo, hold position. Keep engaging. Alpha, begin pushing north along the slight ridge line. Let's get eyes onto the west of the.
I'm yellow, got a broken arm.
Alright, do you need help?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
Alpha pushing the
Let's keep
bunker.
moving up.
Alpha is pushing the reach.
Okay, Alpha. Single line on my left. Let's push forward.
Line on your left. I'm on your left.
Let's wait for Taylor.
Hold. Yeah.
Sorry,
Getting
I
cover.
was reloading.
So Bravo bunker.
Don't worry. Okay, let's keep pushing.
Moving.
Single line. Keep the line.
Cover down the way.
Friendlies to our right.
Digging in.
Alright, Alpha
No
Bravo,
stamina.
quick ace.
Bravo, this is Bravo.
Okay.
Gunner.
What's
black
ammunition,
on
health?
belt.
How you doing, guys?
Ammo green, medical yellow.
Taylor, how you doing?
Ammo yellow, health green, health yellow too.
I have a little
Okay.
half a dozen standing, so
Actually, this is Alpha with Ace.
Send ace.
I have 1 time yellow casualty. Then we are looking at yellow, minor yellow, I stay on rifle ammo, and yellow on MG ammo.
Copy the last Alpha. Do your best to spread out the ammunition you need to do. If your AR is low, let's spread to PMags if possible. We'll look to keep pushing. No Atlas rearm at this time, over.
How many mags you got, bro?
I got 4. Still good, but I need to.
I have 200 round mags. Well, I have about maybe 170 bullets left.
What?
Maybe
many
like 270 bullets left.
Okay, we'll look to be more
Yeah,
careful.
he's got no backpack with him.
Yeah. That is the point with these loadouts. They are just a little bit broken. Yeah.
Alpha Bravo, let's continue pushing out. Alpha, take lead again. Bravo, fall in behind. Begin pushing to waypoint 5.
Okay, Alpha. Wedge heavy right. Let's keep moving.
Come here,
Wedge
Alpha's
heavy
moving
right.
out.
Yeah, show hold. Roll it for Fox.
Bravo, heavy right.
Okay, let's keep moving.
Where's that fucking drone?
We got 4 mags and some scratch.
Okay. We are about the same on ammo. Try to be careful when how we use it.
Sorry, yeah, this is one I
You
I
have
could've
to
warned
be
you. I saw people
fire
taking me out, I'm like,
conscious.
no!
Yeah, for
Share
now
the
on.
bullets.
Share the love.
You know.
Yeah.
Or you can just do what China does: have more men than they have, bullets. Win the war. Drown them in your blood.
I'm on the idea that having more ammo is always the answer.
Hey man. Can someone shoot if they're drowning in your blood? No. They can't shoot you at least.
We're catching up to Alpha.
Just throw as much bodies to any issue and it will be solved.
Short alt, Keenan, northeast.
Actual, this is Alpha. We are approaching waypoint 5.
He's way back.
Copy that last Alpha. Any contact seen at waypoint 5, over.
Bravo, Oscar right.
Not so far, but this is the last thermal sport.
Okay, copy that last Alpha. Bravo, push into your position now. Wait
hold.
for them to
Short
show
hold.
behind you, over.
Got eyes on heat. Far.
Yeah.
Actual, this is Alpha. From waypoint 5, we have we start to have eyes on the main compound.
Copy that last Alpha. Just track for the moment, over.
Copy, we'll hold.
This is what the FTX was like, and it was just off.
Bravo, hold shift right, get online with Alpha.
Oh shoot! There is a 50 cal right at the entrance, and he's really able to just pick us off.
I think they have two actually.
Alpha Bravo on waypoint 5. Begin
Holy
maintaining.
Jesus!
Jesus.
Spread
Alright,
out,
pull back, guys.
spread
Pull
out.
back.
It was bad frag from us.
Oh, was it? Oh,
Yeah, bad frag from Bravo.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Oh
we're getting
Jesus
Zeus.
Hit
Christ!
We're getting Zeus.
Oh, my head hurt.
That was my bad. Sorry, guys. Who needs
Oh,
to
good.
rebind the grenade key?
We need to check that.
Alright, guys.
50
Enemy is still unaware of our presence. Alright, guys. Push forward to waypoint 5. Confirm our spot reps, guys. Begin confirming spot reps.
Keenan pushing right up the hill to get eyes.
Let's push up.
Patrol moving.
Try and stay.
Hold up, Baron. What is our radio channel?
5-1.
5-1.
5-1. Yeah. I think I'm on the wrong one.
3, message from 1.
Where's Alpha?
Maybe a spot.
Fox
3,
moving
if,
forward
you're all
left.
set, I don't think actually we need a frago. What we'll let's do is we'll just push in on our assigned assault positions. You happy to do so, over? Over, copy our last 3. Wait one, I'll just make sure we're all set, and then green light, over.
Yeah, wait, guys.
Actual Bravo, we're on the last burn before AP, so as soon as we crest here, we're gonna be in firefight. Copy that, Bravo. Let's just go ahead and make sure we're all set. Alpha Bravo, give me clearance that you are clear for assault, over.
You got enough max, Baron? 40 max,
Got 4.
Alright.
Alpha Bravo, if we're all set, let's begin pushing to Viking 1 assault point. Let's look to do a bit of fire team bounding. Let's look to have Alpha push in, Bravo hold at assault position, get a base of fire down, and let's begin pushing now, guys. Move out.
Bravo, this is Alpha. If I may suggest this to you, there is a 50 cal right at the entrance. Try to neutralize it as fast as possible. It's gonna make us the nightmare.
Apparently by the gate, you can see the gate.
No eyes on the
Low and steady.
50.
Assault now, over.
Where's the 50?
One of the bunkers, the left bunker on their entrance.
Actual Bravo, we have contact 30 meters, danger close, friend.
Everyone go to whisper.
Copy our last, Alpha Bravo. Look to
Lower
push
your
as
voices.
close as you can before you engage.
Stay low, lower your voices.
50 is watching Bravo. 50 has eyes on Bravo.
We might have eyes on it.
I had his face a moment ago.
Let's try to push a little bit more to the northwest then.
Assault. Alright guys, assault. Again, line them up. Bravo, hold position, get a base of fire down. Alpha, commence assault. Begin pushing through the Euro location, over.
Copy that, actual.
Okay, start to rain ledge. After fire. We don't have ammo to spare.
Bravo, this is actual. Once you see Alpha has reached the Euro location, the Euro TRP, I want you to begin pushing in yourself, over. Bravo, copies all.
Let's wait for the smoke to deploy and then we're gonna advance. 3, 2,
Bravo,
1,
this is actual.
Alpha,
Let's try to get eyes on
Alpha moving forward.
Placement and begin lighting up, over. Actual, Bravo, we have no line of sight of target from our location. We're going to be shifting down into the depot here, pushing up behind Alpha.
Yeah, where?
Copy, last Bravo, begin shifting. Let's engage at your discretion, over.
Fifty still active and I got shot.
Another frag going out.
50 is still active, I got a broken arm.
Why are we suicide running on a 50 without a fight?
Okay guys, I think the 50 is no more. I went to go see the man lying on the ground, but it turns out it was Zeus.
Yeah,
lower floor in the
You gotta check on him, right?
Alright.
You never know.
PKM.
Copy that.
Oh shit, this is open.
Alright, Alpha Bravo, begin expediting movement into the compound. Let's begin pushing into the main area. Push past the Euro, online.
Alpha, let's try to neutralize the PKM or it's gonna pick us up.
I've just neutralized.
Keep pushing to the ridge.
Sure, Bravo is online with Alpha.
Okay, let's hold it for Bravo.
Alpha's here to or Bravo's here to help.
Bravo, you can move forward. We have a good position to fire on from here.
Bravo pushing right in through the smoke.
Bravo, push in.
Alpha, eyes out. Security.
Going over the fence. This is stupid. Oh god. Yep. But
Oh, fucking hell. Buddy, I need help up here.
About actual, this is off. I got one man down. Right casualty.
Oh shit, what happened?
Taylor, keep your eyes out, please. I need you to. Oh.
Copy that, last Alpha. Hopefully he's become awake again. Begin pushing in with Bravo now, over.
Sorry, mate. I thought for a second.
Bravo,
I
Alpha,
thought you were on my
consolidate
side.
on main building. Let's try and clear out the ground floor at this time, over.
Okay, Alpha, let's keep moving forward.
Didn't everyone like run past me?
We're gonna worry about that later.
Brother, you out.
Reloaded. Oh shit, I'm hit.
Push for cover.
Brother, you out.
Taylor, you good?
I'm up. Northwest.
Taylor?
Yeah, Keenan is barely alive.
Taylor!
I got a heal. Sorry, I got shot in the chest.
Okay, you
Can
good.
you
You're right.
regroup with us?
I don't think I can get over this fence.
Negative. I'm inside. I had to move around because I couldn't get over the fence.
Roger. Roger, I've got eyes on you. We're gonna shift to you.
Bravo, let's push.
Alright, pushing.
Roger.
I'm fucked up. Oh, I'm fucked up bad. Hold on.
I'm pretty sure Rodolph's down like
Alpha Bravo,
Rodal is in
clear
front
out
of
this
us.
building. Let's make sure
That's
everyone gets back to
Rodal
the
on that
HQ.
building.
Yeah. He got split up from us.
Yeah, he
Someone help me on my
succeeded,
head.
I failed to advance.
No friendlies north.
I gotta patch my leg up a little bit so I'm movable.
Are we all hurt?
Keenan is still red.
Squad and breaching main building now.
Oh, I think
Breaching
someone
right,
already
right.
reached here. Breaching left.
Oh Jesus!
Jesus
Christ! Where the hell did you come from?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, bro.
That was a close one.
This looks like a boss, right?
Taylor goes invisible for me for some reason.
For fuck's sake, Ronald.
Three, I can confirm western side of
might be.
Yeah, that looks like
Yeah, you got a baseball cap. Yeah.
Actual Bravo, do you want us to shift into the building here or just hold out our security?
Alright, I'm gonna take that.
Consolidate on the HQ building now, guys. Try to get eyes on enemy HVT.
Okay, I'm getting it.
Actual, this is Alpha. Any description of the HPT?
Alright, we got Rodal back.
Yeah, sorry, Boyd.
It's all good, man.
I need a CLS.
Yeah, I thought it was hands that had the issue, not you. So.
Help! I need CLS.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm packing up.
Actual, have you guys, Alpha Bravo, have you guys cleared the building yet?
Building.
Building's clear.
I think he died.
Where is he? I've got him here. Where's that?
Did he run away?
No, it definitely says command.
Oh, I can do it now.
Where is he? He's one of the dead bodies somewhere.
Buddy, how was he dressed?
Where is he? He's here somewhere. No, that's not him.
Didn't even hit
Check the
trigger.
other big buildings.
Keenan, come on.
He's definitely here somewhere.
Abate, do you have a description of the damn guy?
No, he should have some sort of hat on. He's definitely here because he's showing up on the left, but where that is though, I don't know.
There are at least two guys with a baseball cap.
He's like Saddam. He's in a spider hole somewhere around.
Nice.
Here, Mr. Sprinkle.
I can still hear a drone.
Bravo, they've got the HVT. Let's just pull a sweep through the barracks here and make sure there's none.
Oh, right, they
Yeah, barracks are clear. Roll.
Cool. Seven, this is one. Are you happy to call index over?
Alright, Alpha Bravo, index. Consolidate on main entrance.
I feel like I'm just all
Ashford, you beautiful human being. You're right, mate.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, Bravo's all set. We got a couple delayed casualties, but we're all good.
Alright,
Gonna
guys.
do squad AARs before we consolidate, Abate.
Yeah, let's do that. Alright.
Third, come with me west outside.
Alright, east. We'll head east, guys.
Third, we're coming west outside the gate.
I apologise for that drone noise. It should be gone reasonably soon. Oh, Roning's just messaged me. I think we're going to look to do. Okay, cool. If anyone has some time to volunteer, guys, Ronings is actually going to go ahead and do a going to look to try and get some footage together to produce a Viking and Bravo advertisement video. So if you guys are happy to maybe stick around, if you can, volunteer some time to make that look extra special. That'd be fantastic.
Does he need something driven?
Why don't we just go like Pop Tac 2 and do Viking shit, and then he can follow us around? And
That's what I was thinking, mate. Something along those lines is what I was thinking. But I'll
yeah,
if...
I'm down for that.
All
I
right,
don't want to do glamour shots though. That's boring.
Yeah. I get you.
Well, but glamour shots are the coolest though.
The only thing I ask is to re-log into the game because this drone is killing me.
We'll just get through the AAR as quickly as we can, and then so everyone happy with what we were looking to achieve today? I mean, that was some horrible terrain to move through. It was really difficult to see the enemy. Obviously, using the drones, I think would everyone be happy to take a drone slot now and really kind of start marking targets in a operation environment? Would everyone be happy with that?
As long as the drone would listen.
Yeah, I'd be
Yes.
nervous.
Yeah, as long as it.
I have a comment.
Go for it, Rodel. Hit me quickly.
Alright, so usually you wouldn't decommission the drone when you're moving in terrain like this. You'll keep it up So for every hold, the UAV operator or any FTL or SL with the C-Tab will be checking it continuously, so we don't get hit by surprises.
Yes.
And that's just something to keep in mind as an operator. You need to know when the fuel is gonna run out.
Yeah. So the only reason I kind of brought them back is just so everyone can practice at trying to land them.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're quite right, mate. You've got to keep an eye on that battery life, because if it falls out of the sky, more often than not, you won't be able to pick it back up again. But that is a reason
government
why.
property.
Exactly
Can't
that.
be destroyed.
That's the reason why I would recommend if you do ever take the technician slot, we obviously have access to storage, so do look to load an extra, what would you say, Rodel, an extra couple of bags of just starters in there, just so you got access in case it all goes tits up.
We also can load batteries.
On the rugged tablet, you can't really see the cameras.
No problem. Cool. Alright guys, so everyone happy with that? I mean, the drones, I'm pretty pleased with how everyone was using them. Even I had a little play myself and just learning the altitudes. It's just kind of getting used to it. I mean, what I'd suggest to you guys is look to put yourself in a scenario where you can actually practice. So TAC 2 is obviously a good one. Even just come on the training servers yourself and look to spawn stuff in. That kind of thing, guys. It's more than doable. So, but yeah, obviously the medical thing came into play. I did obviously look to try and make it a bit spicy for us, just so we did take casualties. It was mentioned by Nomad and Geki that that medical protocol wasn't very good from the FTX, but personally it kind of helps if you're not dead in order to actually be able to heal yourself. So I think personally we're all pretty on point with that. I don't really have any qualms. I think we all know how to heal each other, how to make sure we're tourniqueted. Yeah, everyone kind of happy with medical stuff?
Oh yeah.
Want to revisit or?
Yeah, I don't know any. I need like a course run through or something.
Can someone shoot him so he can fix himself?
So yeah, so guys, obviously it's just a case of that. It's just kind of you're only as patched up as you want to be. So obviously look after yourself and then look after the people around you. So what they're just trying to stop is people saying that they're injured and still there with yellow wounds open, not necessarily doing anything about themselves. So that's what they're looking to try and address. So obviously it's a case of just getting the tourniquets on, quick clotting as quickly as you can, trying to make yourself as combat effective as you can, because more often than not, if you are shot, you are what, guys?
Dead.
Down or still in contact. So obviously you want to try and get yourself as combat effective as possible, so you can start getting shots back. And then obviously to get patched up fully, then I'd report it to 5, who would then report it to 7 or any Atlas units, and then that would then get attended to, guys. So that's basically what they're looking to do, is just make sure we're aware of that. Smoke wise, I think that was pretty good. We marked enemies with smoke, and also I did see some red smoke go out, marking an enemy to position. That's something they want us to look at, because when they're utilising the drones, they're saying that if the smoke is thrown out or an IR grenade is thrown out on a target, it can easily be identified in an update. So if we have a radar or any air assets, it can be updated on that. And obviously it's the same for 4th squad and firing mortars. So that's the reason why we're looking at that, guys. But I think I'm quite happy with that. Everyone happy with marking targets with smoke and how to use it properly. I'm happy with everything. So everyone else happy?
Yeah. Like
Guidance is perfect.
Usually you'd use the 40 mic smoke
yeah.
to mark enemy, because you don't want to be within
no,
stone throwing range.
Yep, and that's on Hans and whoever else is going to be our other grenadier. So
usually the FTL also carries a tube explicitly for that purpose. I don't know if that's SOP anymore.
It is SOP.
Yeah, apparently we're not FTLs are not going to be grenadier roles, which I think's
but
tricky.
That
doesn't make a lot. Okay.
FTL's marking things with the tube is like the
functionally it's very goofy, but I'm not certain what their plan is.
We'll see. I mean, I will never tell you if you're an FTL and you have a underslung launcher. I'm never going to tell you off, because I think any kind of force multiplier is, and the fact that we run mechanized means that we can.
Rounds too.
Yeah.
Right.
The fact that we are mechanized means that we can run heavy, because more often than not, if we are, as Rodel has said before in previous SPs, if we are walking anywhere, then we haven't done our job properly.
I'm gonna make a top call and say I will not persecute any FTL who decides to take a 320.
I already like you, Burton.
Yeah.
I liked Burton before he was a first
sergeant.
Likewise. I like him even more. Alright guys, so yeah, I'll give you the floor. I've got no real problems with this even. I just want to make sure that everyone's kind of up to pace and happy with everything and what's happened as well in the past 2 weeks with obviously 3rd squad being stood up. So obviously we are down to the 9 now. So if you guys know anyone or any friends or anyone that's interested in joining the CAV, please feel free to say that we have spaces. Obviously I wanted to try and get them filled as possible. But yeah, from this evening guys, I'm happy with how we moved. I think it's just obviously overcoming that terrain. There was a beautiful bit where Alpha was still on the side providing SPF, whilst Bravo were pushing in. So yeah, so just quickly, did anyone find any evidence of war crimes?
There was a mass grave there.
There, perfect. Well done. Okay.
There was a blue on blue.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Rodal made us.
I saw.
Yeah.
I was watching in the top room. I was like, "Oh, Rodal's macking this room clearing. Does he let anyone know he's up there?" And then, yeah.
I was talking all the time.
But I have a drone in my ears. I can't even hear my thoughts.
That's another thing, guys. Well done for overcoming that, because it is unbelievably annoying. And I think, you know, something to overcome like that. And as we know, they are buggy. So it's just
That's my bad.
No, it's all good. That's not your fault, mate. No, not at all.
No, it was my fault.
Was it?
Yeah, that was my fault.
Gentlemen, form a line.
Form a line.
Ready?
Firing squad.
Aim.
Anyone got any AT they want to use? Nah, I'm joking. So right, okay, guys. We'll quickly give you guys the floor. I know Keenan has the bit about disassembling the drones correctly. Who the hell's just arrested me?
Keenan.
All right, guys. I'll give you guys the floor. So we'll go ahead and start with you, Keenan.
Yeah, so positives, I think you guys kept control of where the fire teams were very well throughout this. As a guest, we sometimes don't see that as often in the other squads, so I was very glad to see that here. I'm glad you guys took me with you because I needed some Arma today after the other ones. So positive there, positive there. The only negative is, are the standard kits for FTLs and SLs no longer containing nut sacks for the gunners?
The kit for the FTL is actually broken. That was the thing that I wanted to bring up. It's broken, so you have an M4 with no attachments. I think not even the backpack. So
for the tube, but
yeah,
no
for
tube.
the FTLs are actually broken, the loadout.
Okay, yeah, so just I'm used to, when running as the AR, being able to run up to an FTL or a SL and saying, hey, can I grab the soft packs out of your backpack? And I wasn't able to do that. So that was a negative I had there. The second negative is with the drones. If you're going to disassemble a drone... Jesus Christ.
Settle down.
Oh, Taylor.
Ow!
Sorry. Misclick. It's on safety.
Put it on your back.
Twice at me.
I
Twice.
know. Like, sorry.
So negatives on the drones. So just everyone remember this. If you're gonna disassemble a drone, wait for it to fully spin down. If it fully spin down, you don't get the echo. You don't get the ghost drone in your ears. Alternatively, if you have a drone and you get the ghost drone, put the drone back on the ground, let it spool down, and then pick it up again. That will reset the drone so you don't get the ghost drone in your ears. We had already run off before people started trying to deal with it, so we weren't able to really do that. But if you can put the drone back down, let it finish spooling down, and then pick it up, you won't get the ghost drone buzzing in your ears the whole time.
All right. Make sure that's known then for next time. Yeah.
Remember that as best you can. So, but
You should have enough ammo, by the way.
Just doing an FTX with this noise in your ears.
I would be mad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Keenan,
head
mate,
is being
thank
a
you for joining
blender
us
for
this
that.
evening. Much
Yeah, it was a
appreciated.
pleasure, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Cheers for popping in. Your presence is always welcome. So, fantastic. On to you, boys. The man, the myth, the legend.
I'm
gonna go.
Yeah,
If
I
any
think
of
that
you guys
was
need
a
to
lot
head
of
out,
fun.
we're definitely done at this point.
I felt like I'd be a little more rusty coming back to the FTL, I think, but I think I handled the guys pretty well. Yeah, the only con I really have, it's not really a con, it's just Rodal's enhanced movement didn't work, so we got split up during the breach onto the compound. So he flanked around and came in the gate, and we jumped the fence over there, and then so kind of lost him for a bit. Yeah, otherwise it was good. More 40 mics hands. Just shoot them at everything, and that's it.
Yeah.
Cool, thanks.
So yep, mate. Good work this evening. I didn't see any rust at all. No cobwebs. It was nice. It's good to get you in there. Yeah, in kind of an environment like this, it's the same for jungle warfare. If anyone was there for the SPs we did when we were in jungle and any kind of built-up area, it's a case of putting them force multipliers down as quickly as you can, getting the ARs up, getting those 40 mics out there, and then if it is overwhelming or you feel like it's overwhelming, you need to pop smoke and obviously displace and let's pull back. It's a case of just looking to get as much guns to downrange as possible, popping them smokes, and trying to make yourself as safe as possible. So, good stuff. Fox, mate, did you go up to something?
Last thing I remember, Grenadier can't just fire any 40 mics as they would wish. They always need to ask permission from the FTL. That was something given down from Geki or Nomad, not sure who it was.
I had already given him permission.
So if you hear me screaming suppressing fire, that's more enough a good clearance to start laying down some pipe, because if we are looking for expressing fire down, then that's meaning that we
Lay
need
some
to.
pipe.
I'm just mentioning.
Yeah, no, no,
that's
good.
a new one, okay? If you hear me say lay pipe, you know what I mean.
I'm writing it down.
I don't think that's compatible with the current
Rodal, on to you, mate.
rules and regulations
Let's
for
smash through this as
interacting
quickly
with
as we
other
can, guys.
personnel.
I had fun. I saw good movements of the drones. They sort of got stuck at 1,000 meters, which was kind of weird. When we moved, oh yeah, what the hell happened to that 8 EI patrol? Did it actually engage us?
Which one?
The one on the far west side.
No, you guys smoked him.
Yeah, you guys fully just drilled him down.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, because I was like keeping tabs on things, and I was like, have we ever killed this 8 patrol guys? Yeah. Furthermore, from the assault point, we couldn't really see much, so it was kind of a, I don't want to say a bad assault point, because I mean you have to assault it from somewhere, but maybe like a more shifting flank up on that ridge line there, or Bram.
Yep.
I did see Viking 3 do an excellent perimeter maneuver. They just ran past all of the perimeter and did a rolling clear of the compound. But I don't think
I would like to say that was cleverness on our part, but it was actually just because I didn't think we could EMR over these fences, and it turns out you could.
Oh my god! Yeah, I was like, when I was at this house behind you, Saipold, it looked so fucking cool. I could like see you guys creeping around like special forces and whatnot. It was so cool.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, and sorry about the blue on blue frag.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, is that what happened? Okay.
We'll have a little
That was a bad frag, yeah.
Yeah.
All good. Just make sure it don't happen again. Otherwise, hell to pay. No, it's all good, mate. All good. All right. Love it. Pleasure as always. Rodal, you mate, you're smashing it today. So yeah. Good
Mr.
stuff.
Sierra.
Yes, mate. We'll get you back on there soon enough. I know this open air and fresh kind of smell is kind of unknown to you. So
I'm
we'll get you back on there.
allergic. I'm allergic to fresh air.
If we're going to do this video for Ronings, mate, please feel free to take that slot. We'll obviously restart the server because this air conditioning noise is killing me. So, all right, hands on to you, mate.
Oh god, I just got. No, I had fun. Feeling a little goofy today, but I backed up. I need to be a little more wary about firing HET within 100 meters. Drag back towards us. Startling for Boyd did a good job pulling the squad or fire team. That's all I got.
Yeah. Fair play, mate. Good stuff from yourself this season. Yeah, as I said, it's been like a kind of a showcase for all of us with how to use the drones. So yeah, just look to try and grab those whenever you can and get used to firing them 40 mics as much as you like, really. We didn't use any hunt IRs this evening, obviously, because we had the drones and we pretty much already reconned everything out. But that was obviously something we always look to have. So I know you're pretty switched on at using those, so it's good, mate. And yeah, welcome back as well.
Thank you.
Welcome back. Alright, I'm just going to eat some M&Ms quickly.
Yeah, you are.
Alright, awesome. On to you, Taylor. Go for it, mate.
Well, I mean, FS is kind of cool. Well, I don't really have much to say. Clean, smooth. I love the AR action always. The whoever shot those 40 mics, clean kills.
I'll take it.
They were pretty, they were.
Yes, sir. Watch them blossom and them drop. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Not really much, but yeah.
Fair enough, mate. Yeah, you're coming into your own with that AR, mate, and that's good to see. You're really kind of getting good at, knowing when to get down range and keeping the communication going whilst you are firing, which is probably the main thing. So, don't want you firing willy-nilly. I want you actually firing at stuff.
Spray and pray.
Not quite. Nah, mate. Good stuff so far. All right, Baroni.
The only thing I want to point out is that the loadouts still need to be fixed, because yeah, being an FTL, it's kind of annoying because when I died and you TP me back, I was about to take the kit back, but I didn't manage to do that, and so I ended up here with just the magazine, my rifle, and my body to throw at the enemy.
Okay,
The other things I want to point out is that Rolo, you were very lucky because I was on full auto, so I just shot a single round instead of empty my max on the first thing I saw entering the room.
Alright. Cool. Awesome. Anything else, Matt?
No, nothing else to add. Good job from everybody.
Lovely. Maraviglioso. Awesome. Alright. Cool. We'll go to Urban last. Fox.
Last assault here on the entrance kind of felt more like in the suicide assault on the 50.
Yeah.
I think I was the only one who got down, and it kind of sounded like the whole squad just passed me by.
Yeah, no, I kind of spent time trying to save you.
Yeah,
Technically, that is SOP though. You
Yeah.
push into the contact of the
Yeah, but
best,
I didn't hear
CLS
anyone
section
call it
that you
off.
think is clear. Oh, rip.
Oh, I think actually no. I was stood. Well, I stood 5 meters to your left. And I think Taylor was actually attending to your wounds, licking them nice and clean for you. So I think you were. Hopefully, I think that was right. Yes, you were.
Right here in front.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
On that crest there. So don't worry, you weren't left behind. No one would ever leave you behind, Fox. It's all good. Cool. Anything else, mate?
Nothing much, I guess.
Fantastic. I bet you can't wait to get back on that striker. So, but yeah, good work this evening. You know, communication, guys, is good. Not just from Fox, but just all of you. Really good at kind of pushing through and letting us know what's going on. Obviously, this evening I'm kind of multi-rolling as SL/Zeusing as well, just to keep an eye on things. So it's good. Kind of quite autonomous. Good movement through the valley. So no qualms there. On to you, Burton.
I mean, I got nothing to add. Everybody already called out what needs improved. Everybody already called out all that stuff. All I can say is good job, guys. Liking what I'm seeing, and yeah, love to see more of it.
Fantastic. Good stuff. All right, guys.
Nice job, Abate.
Thanks, mate. Thanks, mate. And you know, as again, congrats. I mean, you're the right person in the right job, so that's what I like to see. I like it when people that deserve it are in the right place. So it's good.
I'll give it my best.
Well, mate, we'll do our best for you. That's what we'll say. Brilliant stuff. Okay, guys. So yeah, obviously, as you know, SP is well and truly over now. Ronings is looking, as I said, to do a kind of